Recently, you may have seen the epidemic of people using walls on console, and I'm here to, one, debunk that, explain why that is physically impossible, showcase the person who was having walls on console, and explain, and like, I'm gonna go into a custom game with them and show you that they are fake to an extent. And then I want to talk about what is real, such as the AI aiming, stuff like that, because that is real. I want to explain why it's impractical that you're going to see it in ranked. I want to 1v1 the person who has the AI aimbot, see how I can even do against that. And I'm going to be talking to the person who makes it. Like, I'm going to showcase you guys so much, and I'm going to do all this without trying to promote it in any way. There's going to be a lot of stuff blurred out. There's going to be a lot of stuff changed, because I don't want people to go and try and get this. And either way, they really can't. But if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe. But let's get into it. All right. Let's clear the air on the first thing. Let's debunk the first thing. You cannot have walls on console. It's impossible. Now, I want to explain why. First, let's educate people on what a DMA is. DMA is a word that has been thrown around on TikTok 24/7, telling people, oh, you just got to get a DMA for console, or this is a DMA on console. It's impossible. You can't have a DMA on console. What is DMA? DMA is direct memory access. You cannot get direct memory access to a console. In order to do that, you need PCIe ports. There is none on a console. You need Thunderbolt ports. There is none on a console. Theoretically, let's say you did have that, which you can't. Even then, the memory of a console is encrypted. You cannot decrypt it. You literally there's no dev keys to decrypt it. So even if you somehow did have that, or you got access to try to take it apart from the inside, there's nothing to plug it in. You can't plug it in. You need the memory access to be able to get stuff like walls on console. So you have never ever experienced a player with walls on console. If you have, that was during the PC glitch when PC players were getting into PC lobbies. But I need you to understand something. You have never ever, I don't care what clip you have never experienced a person who was using a console have walls. It must have been a PC glitch if you ever did have that. Because, like, I need you to understand something. It's physically impossible. If I get tagged in one more TikTok clip of someone telling me that they have played against walls on console, I'm going to crash out. I have done a lot of research on this. Trust me, I know a lot about this stuff. It is impossible. Now that we move past that, let's move on to the person who we have seen on TikTok. You may have seen these clips of him with walls on console. They're not real. Now, they are real to an extent. So when I initially tried to go to debunk this, I had asked him, hey, let's go into a lobby, and I'm going to hide, and I want you to try and find me. And if you can find me, then we'll know it's real. Now, I told him, however, I'm going to be the host of this lobby, and nobody else will join the lobby, because I knew generally what he was doing. And he told me that he has to be the host, and somebody else has to be spectating. Now we can realize that this will only work in a custom game, and this will only work if he is somebody spectating, right? Now, this works through having a PC account or a PC, basically, as the spectator, because you need to have, let me read you what he said. You basically need to run Python, the CV cheat for the Titan. You need a spectator in the background for the computer to read the outlines and analyze the game like sensitivity, right? I don't know if that's complete BS or not, but he basically just has a spectator in the lobby. That's it. Like, I mean, yes, he has the thing where he can hit, basically he was showing me he can hit the control button and it will lock on to where the person is. But this is not an issue because you need a fucking spectator in the lobby. So no one's doing that in ranked. You physically cannot get a spectator in the lobby in ranked. It's not possible. So do not worry. I'm going to show you a clip of it, because what I also wound up doing was I wound up doing one game where he came and hid and found me where I was hiding. And then another game where I was host and he tried to find me. He couldn't. So just watch. I played 12 games. I got through. Yeah. I'm gonna hide. So just like stay where you're at.
I'll sit behind the police car. I'll stand on top of the back.
So the only reason this works in a custom game is because you have somebody spectating you, and then it's like the AI is looking at me being spectated, and then it's showing you.
I don't look at the screen. It's like locks on you. When I hold
okay.
Alt, it's like locks on you.
So where am I right now?
There's your downstairs.
Okay.
Downstairs.
Do you know where I am downstairs, or does it just like lock on to me from?
I mean,
like...
you want me to like follow it?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So this is all done through the cloud gaming.
Yeah, and like the Python software. Yeah.
But this can never be used in ranked though. Where like you have to be the host.
No. Yeah.
Well, no. I'm talking about walls specifically, not like the AI aim lock thing. I'm specifically talking about like hitting Alt and seeing where I am. Like, you would need a spectator in the game to do that.
Yeah, for the game, yeah, but the script to read it, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I'm aware of the aim lock. Like, it's only if you see me, like, where it will, like, aim lock onto me. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense then. I'm gonna invite you now. With no spectator. I mean, as long as no spectator joins, we'll be fine. It'll tell me at the top right if a spectator joins. So if I see a spectator joins, don't join on a spectator, bro. We're not trolling. There's no trolling going on here. If I see something at the top right that says spectator has joined, I'm leaving this lobby, bro. Let me see. Just stay where you're at right now. What I want you to do is I want you to tell me where I am right now. And if you can't, tell me you can't.
Classroom.
No, so we're just throwing up guesses now. Alright, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I just needed that on footage. Because I just need to make sure people know that there's a difference. Hey, if I was in classroom and you said that, I probably would have fucking freaked out. I won't lie to you. Shout out to him, though. I appreciate his help in helping me this, because he didn't have to help me at all. He could have just completely lied and been like, nope, I have walls, and we wouldn't be able to debunk this. So I appreciate him being honest with me about it and telling me everything. But I just want you guys to know there is not actual walls. Those clips are, like, not necessarily staged, but they basically are, because you have to have a person in a custom lobby. So if you want to avoid that in total, just make sure you're the hosted lobby. You're chilling. Now let's move on to the real problem. This is something that is actually real, and that is the AI cheats. Now buckle up. The AI aimbot is a lot, and we have a lot to talk about here, and it's going to be very confusing. Where do we begin? Now, I've had the ability to talk to the people who actually make these. Like, they make the softwares for this, or they make the settings, essentially, for this, the configuration. Ask them a ton of questions, and I'm going to show this on screen. I'm just going to have to blur it out. But they were basically explaining to me where we're going to start with this is the AI aimbot basically makes it to where it will auto-lock onto people. So you would walk around, press, let's say, LT, and you could be walking around aiming, and it would lock around to them, and you just shoot, and you'd have no recoil as well. It's very broken. However, in order to do this, it is so fucking complex, which is why I'm not really too worried about this, and he really doesn't think there's many people even using it in ranked due to how complex it is. So let's start off with what it is. But in order to do this, this is how it works. You need a capture card and a Titan 2. The Titan 2's job is to send signals to the console from your controller, whether it's you clicking a button or moving the joystick, and this is where the PC comes in hand. The capture card sends a live screen of your Xbox as if it were a second monitor to your PC. The PC uses the live screen coming from your capture card, which is plugged into your PC, and sends it to the Titan 2 software app to be used as a screen for the AI cheat to look at. This only works if the Titan 2 is plugged into your PC. To even run the AI on the PC, you would need a good PC. Then to even get the AI is a lot of money, right? So it costs a lot of money to do all this shit. Now, it also costs a lot of money because even if you have all of this, right, you also have to pay for the AI software. Then you have to pay for the configuration. It's a lot. It's not like, oh, hey, mom, for Christmas, can you get me a Zim? Like, it's not like that. It's not like every Christmas we're going to see new fucking Zims roll around. No, there is a lot. Like, you're probably going to spend over $1,000 to $2,000 to actually have the whole setup because you actually need a very good PC to do this. Now, let's say you want to do this with a Zim. Bro, you would literally have to have a mouse and keyboard, a controller, and a Zim. You have to have a capture card, a console, a monitor, a computer, and a Titan 2. And then like 17 HDMI cords, bro. You're gonna be looking like you're in some sort of fucking CCTV setup. It's just not worth it. And then you're paying all the money for all of this, plus the subscription for the fucking AI cheat and the subscription to the configuration. That's gonna be ass anyway, due to how complex Siege is. It's not like it's like a Call of Duty or fucking 2K game where this stuff is mainly used. This shit is ass in Siege, bro. This AI has to have thousands and thousands of pictures uploaded to the AI to be able to have the anti-cheat. Like, I'm pretty sure he told me he has there's over like 200,000 pictures. And it's not really common on Siege due to how complex Siege is. Think about this. I was asking him this, and I'll show it to you on screen. When you, for example, make a punch hole and you look through a punch hole, you now have to map and label thousands of pictures to be able to track onto a punch hole, to know if you see a punch hole to lock onto that. For Alibi, for example, you have to upload thousands of pictures to distinguish what the little hole or the little line of the alibi is. If you can't see the line at the bottom of the alibi, depending on the angle you're at, it might lock onto you. So it can be very buggy, which is why not a lot of people will use this in ranked. He was explaining to me that, like I said, I asked him, why is this not used in ranked a lot? He said you need a correct configuration, so it can be hard to like do in ranked. Now I had asked him, okay, well, how many people do you think are actually using this in ranked? He said definitely less than 200 total users altogether, probably only like 10 using it in ranked if we're being real, because configuring it is the hard part. There's levels to this. Like, this is why I don't really mind talking about it. Now, like I said, I'm going to have everything blurred out because I'm not going to fucking promote this and show you where to go and what to do. Because even with the capture card, like I mentioned earlier, you need a capture card. You need a specific capture card. You can't just do this with some fucking $20 capture card you get off Amazon. You need specific capture cards, which is why this is going to cost you over like $1,000 to $2,000 if you don't have a PC set up, a Mac U, a fucking Titan, like everything. You need a lot to actually get it to work properly. Like, yeah, you can maybe get it to work, but you need it to, for it to effectively work and not be ass, you need a whole setup. He told me he's also never countered people actually using it, like, against him. And then I ended up asking them, like, why do you think that people can't actually use cheats on console? And it's very similar to the same thing I said. He said, because it's using AI model detection. It can only react off of what you already see on the screen. Now, this is why you cannot get walls with a Titan 2, okay? Let's make sure we cut these fucking dumbass people out. Because only using an AI model to detect it and can only react to what is already on your screen. But still allows for aim lock. Once the model detects an enemy, it sends the input to the Titan 2 Mac U KM box, which aim locks onto the opponent using the data. So you have to use the data that you have trained into this AI, and it will only lock on to the person who it sees on screen. Once again, another person in the Discord I'm with said the reason walls or ESP hacks don't work on consoles is because they require modifying the game's visual or memory, which consoles block. But an AI aimbot with a Titan 2 plus capture card works since it processes the video feed externally and controls input without altering the console or game files. Because once again, you cannot get access to the game files, which is what you need to be able to actually cheat with walls on console. So we need to make sure we realize there is no walls on console at all whatsoever. Okay? We know this. This fucking AI model will only work once it sees you. It will only work like that. It cannot fucking give you walls. So please, if you ever see some idiot commenting that they have walls on console, please send them to this video, please. So overall for this, because before we go into this 1v1, because I do want to 1v1 and see if I can beat the NAI. Mind you, this guy is actually good though. So this guy was like a top 900 champ. He was telling me, he showed me screenshots of people he used to play with before this was even a thing. So this will actually be a good player using it. But the reason why I'm not too concerned about this, and I need you guys to understand this, is in order to do this, you need so much things. You would need to spend a ridiculous amount of money. You would need to pay monthly subscriptions. You would need to find somebody who actually took the time out of their day to upload thousands and thousands of images to this software. And then, mind you, you also can't just share it. Like he was explaining to me, like, you don't have to worry about people, like, of it spreading, like Zim configurations, because that's not how that works. It is locked. So you have to specifically get it from the specific person. Like, if you get it from somebody, you can't give it to your friend. It is a locked thing where you are buying it, installing it, and that's it. You can't, like, just give it to friends. So it's not going to spread like fucking wildfire, like Zim configurations that work for Mousetrap. It's not like that. So this is why I'm not too concerned. But I wanted to make this video to clear the air, so people are not spamming me, telling me that they are versing cheaters, that there's, I need you to understand something. Nobody is using this against you in ranked. Like, there is a 0.000000000000001% chance that somebody would ever use this against you in ranked currently. In the future, maybe there's new stuff that comes out, yes. But as of right now, in Siege, due to how complex it is, due to how much it costs to get into it, due to all this stuff, it's just not really even fucking worth it at that point. You may only see it in those fucking custom game clips. Like, I'm not kidding. You see those TikTok kids that will always comment. Notice how you go to their page, there's always custom game clips. It's never ranked. They don't have the correct configuration to use it in ranked, bro. I'm telling you. If they did, they would post ranked clips. Why the fuck would they not post ranked clips? You have the chance to be the next fucking Stompin or Mingo, but you're not because you're ass and you're using this thing and it doesn't work properly. So just notice you're always see it in custom games. You're always see it in fucking shooting range. Just know you're fine. It is not in ranked, especially the walls thing. But let's go get smoked in a 1v1. I'm gonna get cooked. What I'm thinking about we do to test bullet holes is I'll make like low bullet holes, and I'll make a bunch of them, and then I'll stand in front of one of them to where like it's kind of covering my legs.
Yeah.
And then you can like.
After you kill me and then go on alibi, because I want to show that too. Here, let me show the tracking real quick. Where you at?
Yeah.
Alright. Hold up. I'll just send you this in the video.
Bet.
Here, move around.
Oh my god, I see your gun moving to it. What if I hold a pixel? Like what if I hold like a pixel? Can you?
It's better with ACOG. Let me see if it's not even detecting it on the screen right now. I'm looking at my PC. It's not detecting anything.
Really? So would it lock on to me right now?
Hold on, I was changing the settings. Nah, well, no, it's not detecting you at all. But you would have to like label another like 5,000 images just for bullet hole.
5,000?
Yeah, probably.
So
Here, let me test how far it is. Go all the way down. I want to see if it detects you. So, right here, it's like cutting on and off. But if I'm like right here, it's like fully detecting.
Fully detected.
Right.
Okay. So how much would this cost somebody to like get into if they didn't have anything? Like they were just like they
didn't have anything. They brought everything brand new. The Titan is well, you could get a MacU Titan or KM box, but the Titan's like 120 capture card. That's like another 120, 150. Need a PC, so well at least.
Can you
like
do it on like a shitty PC,
60.
or do you need like a good
like a
good
30,
PC?
60. You would need a Zim or yeah, and then you can run Cronus through it too, which I'm sure someone buying this, they're gonna buy that shit too.
You'd also need to pay for the AI stuff, and also pay for a configuration.
And yeah, you gotta pay for the model, the config. It's actually doing well. I actually never the fuck mine. For a second it was detecting you, but it's like I'll send you the video. It's going through all the alibis.
Really?
But
so what if I move and I'm not there? The lock into the alibis?
Checking on the it's on the alibis.
So punch holes. So currently,
Punch holes,
the punch holes, alibis, and pixels and long angles are big counters.
Here, I'm on a DMR. Let's see. Hold up. Go on the default
like pixel over here. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see your alibi though. That's just. Alright. Let me see. It tracks on you for a split second, but like not enough to fry you.
Really? Yeah, so it's not gonna like, it would just like, kind of like show you where I am.
So like, in high ranks this is not useful, everyone holds pixels, everyone, like, it's just not gonna work. Now, if you're using this in anything like copper through emerald, like
I know what to do. I'm gonna try this one time.
Yeah.
No, I gotta try it one time.
Oh my god. Yo, this shit's chalked. Let me try to do something. You must defend it.
Oh my. So wait. So with the alibis, with the alibis, it's just.
I just tried running past them to get to you, but I couldn't, obviously, because. Like,
so
if I was just trying to take the gunfight there,
it's just gonna track right onto like the alibi to your right then.
Yeah, bro. It kept like going onto the alibi, so I just tried sprinting near you. Oh, I'm watching the overlay. It tracked onto a B for a second.
Did it really? No, I got wall banged. I just stood up too. So it tracked onto a B?
I'll show you the video.
Holy.
Controller. Yeah, I'm not peeking that shit. With this fucking shit at least. Oh fuck no.
Oh my god.
I over aimed you so much and that shit just like.
I'm cooked. So can you see me through smokes if I were to throw smoke and walk into it? Like would it auto lock?
When you're exiting out, but no, not through smoke obviously.
Oh my god. Holy fucking pre-fire.
I'm like I'm so used to just like aiming, bro.
Bro, I know, that's what I'm saying. That thing's gotta be like ass. You know, if you have to like aim onto somebody.
Cause I'm aiming towards you, cause that's just how I play. Like,
Yeah, like that's how you
and then
normally would
it's
play.
also using the aim to aim towards you, so it's over aiming it.
Oh.
I over aimed you and it actually saved me there. You'll see it.
Oh yeah, it fucking just it moves
aims
right back to your head.
Yep.
Okay, okay. That's crazy.
In ranked, it doesn't perform well either. You gotta watch out. Your teammates aren't fucking walking near you while you're aimed in. 2 people, it would probably just keep trying to lock onto both of them as quick as it can.
Oh my god.
I thought you were left side. I mean, I didn't know.
Did it lock on here or no?
No, it did, but I aimed towards the left.
Oh. Holy shit. I wonder if that's the fucking tech then as well. Like alibi sitting in glass smoke, punch holes, long angles. I mean, like I said, there's not gonna be many people using it, but
seems to make it not as.
oh, they kick you out. So to wrap this up, what does all this mean? Should we be concerned? Let's start off with the basics. 1, there's no one walling on console. Once again, it is physically impossible to actually wall on console, aside from that stupid cloud gaming thing where they have to literally be a spectator in the game, have the AI run off the spectator's POV. It's never going to happen to you. Just make sure you're hosting the lobby and there's no spectator. You're fine. It's all BS. Now, when it comes to the actual AI aimbot, it's ass. It detects onto alibis that are standing there, detects onto teammates, can't hold long angle, it can't detect on people holding long angles, can't detect on people holding pixels. Gets countered by stuff like glads. Not to mention, it just is ass. Like you have to spend like $2,000 to get this whole setup. At least for Siege, it's ass. I know in other games it works great. On Siege, it does not. You would have to spend copious amounts of money to even get this thing set up. Like I'm telling you, is it something to be concerned about? Maybe in the future, yeah. But as of right now, no one's using this, bro. Besides those kids in custom game clips. Like I said, you're not gonna see it in ranked because if you go into ranked and 2 people swing you, that dumbass AI aimbot is gonna start going all over the place and doesn't know who the hell to shoot at. So like, you're fine. Like you're just gonna see those stupid TikTok custom game clips. That's all you're gonna see, bro. You're never gonna see it in ranked. I promise. Like it's literally ass in ranked. Like I just explained, if somebody swings you, 2 people swing at the same time, the stupid AI is not gonna know who to shoot at first, and it's gonna try to shoot. It can aim at both of them. Is that so? Do not worry. Ignore those stupid people on TikTok that are like, I have walls. Just send them to this video. But I'll see y'all. Much love.